So welcome back into Learning Photography, the digital photography course. The final part in landscapes that I want to talk about is lightning photography. Lightning photography is, how do you do that? That's the question that I get asked every now and again by photographers. This is how I do it, and good luck with it. So get a sturdy tripod, a really nice sturdy tripod, and then put your camera on that, look at the vista that you're going to shoot, and then I'll talk through some settings. But where are you? Are you outside? Are you in a park? Are you under a tree? You're dealing with lightning. Rule number one, and there is only one rule, don't kill yourself, all right? So find a place that you're actually safe. Under a tree is not safe. The lightning could hit the tree, it can run up the ground, it'll love your tripod, and you're a dead person, and that's no good, right? So rule number one, be safe. That's the only rule there is here. Be safe. Think about what you're doing. If you can see a lightning storm off in the distance, it can race across quite quickly. So you might be in the open and you think, I can get away with this. Just really be careful, really, really careful. The best thing to do is under an awning of some description. So the house might get hit or the building may get hit, but you'll be safe. And it could also rain suddenly or a massive gust of wind come up. So not only be safe for you, be safe for your equipment, that it doesn't fall over in the wind. I love a lightning storm. They happen all over the world. Incredible numbers of lightning strikes happen every single day. So we all get our fair share of lightning storms. Some are dry and it doesn't rain. Some, the precursor to rain, where the rain is going to be behind the lightning. So the lightning happens first as the two cells meet, the low and the high pressure cells meet, and then there's thunder and lightning, and then the low pressure cell overtakes the high pressure cell, and in comes the rain as well. So with the lightning can go from the top to the bottom, it can go from the bottom to the top, and it can go sideways either way. Side to side is the one I find weird. Look at this shot. It's a shot that I really like. It went sideways, and it's a real photo, undoctored. This is it. This is how it was out of the box. Lightning doesn't always need to touch the ground. You can have a positive and a negative pocket in the sky that arc each other out. Now the settings. The lens, it doesn't matter. In that wide shot, I used a 50mm. The photographers who were next to me, who were working for newspapers at the time, all three of us were working for a newspaper, and they were using really big lenses, like 500mm, and they were zoomed in on the city. And a lightning strike did hit the tallest building in the city, and that was in the paper the next day. But my shot was different because it was 50mm, and I had the wide view. There were vertical bolts of lightning going here and there, but I got the one that swept across the night sky. And to me, that was the hero shot. So it's not only the lightning, but it's also what are you looking at. I like to go wide because if I go wide, I can get more than one strike. Whereas if you go tight, well then you're really limiting, you're hoping that that will get a strike and that you're ready to shoot. So now the settings. Are you ready to shoot? Well, you should be. Your camera's on a tripod, and now we're going back in shutter speed, and we leave it there. Because shutter speed of the big three is taken care of, I've only got two left. I've only got ISO and aperture. Now I'm looking, what am I dealing with here? It's usually getting a little bit dark as the big grey clouds come over in a lightning storm. I may have to bring my aperture all the way up to 22 or even 32 to try and make it a very small hole. I'm closing my aperture down, which doesn't let much light in. But that's okay because I've got 30 seconds to play with. And also when that lightning strikes, it'll be very, very bright. So I'm going to move my aperture to a very small hole, 16, 22, 32, up that neck of the woods. So if it's going up there, I've only now got one more thing to play with, and that's ISO. This is how you do it to get a decent lightning photo. you take a photo of the vista with no lighting, and most of the shots are going to be with no lighting anyway. So you take a shot, and it should look slightly dark. It shouldn't look big and bright, all right? So if you get it down a quarter to a half a stop, even a full stop pushing it, I go for half a stop dark. Because what's going to happen is when the lightning strikes, it's going to go really bright, right? It's like a flash, a gigantic flash going off in the sky. So that's going to light up the area, all right? The lightning bolt itself will be just basically whited out. It's that bright. The land around it, the water around it, will be lit up from the light, from the flash of the lightning. Because it could be morning, noon, night, dusk or dawn when the lightning strike hits your area. So be prepared for that. Have a good location in mind. Think, oh my God, there's a lightning strike, there's a lightning storm. I need to get to such and such for this, right? Some people do it from their balcony from home or their front porch from home because it's coming from that particular direction. Be aware of the direction. It's usually coming from the south, right? From the south or the southeast or southwest. In the southern hemisphere, here it comes. In the northern hemisphere, that'll flip over, right? So be aware of which direction storms usually come in on and be ready for that and find a vista for that. So we've got the camera ready, we're ready to rock and roll, and we're looking at the background. Does the background look okay? Yeah, good, okay. I'm happy with this. This is going to work out to be a really nice shot. In that 30 seconds, all you're doing now is hitting the shutter button, and then you've got 30 seconds to wait. And then the shutter will go and turn off after 30 seconds. Then you've got to wait for it to download. It's a lot of information. It'll download. And then as soon as you're ready, come on, boom, we go again. In amongst that 30 seconds, hopefully you're going to get some lightning, all right? It could go across, up or down, but you're going to get some lightning. And sometimes you get multiple strikes in that 30 seconds. That's gold, right? So we're chasing that as well. So lightning. Get into it, it's fantastic. That basically is a wrap of landscape photography. So there's models to put in if you want, there's something to put in the foreground if you want. You can, thank you, it's just perfect as it is, I'll take this, thank you. You can do this overseas, you can do it at home, you can do weekend excursions. There's lightning shots to take, there's dawn, there's dusk, so much to it. And now we're going to move on, so please subscribe, like and hit the bell. We're going to move on to a topic that is actually quite difficult for a lot of photographers, and I know that, but it's something that needs to be done, and it's the dreaded portrait and group shot photography. See you soon.